get tired of ramen. This is actually smaller than usual. This is a Little Debbie honey bun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now you're on the honey bun phase.
Yeah. This one right here is actually only about 200 calories. But we went to Kroger and found a Tasty Cake honey bun that had 700 calories. And it's probably twice the size of this. But yeah, this is a major staple of my diet.
Yeah. He eats like 5 days every day.
That is not true.
And it's not really eating, he just kind of stuffs it in his mouth.
No.
Swallows it all.
Two bites.
That's our affectionate trail name for him is Honey Bun.
Honey bun. Aww.
Hey, well, I mean, if you're hiking with 2 girls and they both call you Honey Bun, that ain't such a bad thing.
No. What about yourself? What's your diet like now?
I sometimes do the honey bun thing, but I can't do it too much. But I'm into like little candy bars throughout the day.
Okay, that's fair enough. So like, what's a breakfast and dinner then? If you're like candy bars all throughout the day, is that the staple of it then?
Yeah, lately we've been doing like Pop-Tarts for breakfast and then some sort of cheap Little Debbie snack.
So the Pop-Tarts phase.
Yeah.
Appropriately, I've heard.
Yeah. And then lunch, like bagels and peanut butter or something. Yeah.
We've heard lots of peanut butter.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to go and get peanut butter. Somebody didn't want to sit here by themselves.
I used to carry a jar of peanut butter with me, and sometimes I'd eat it straight up
Yeah.
and put it on whatever I had. But it weighs a pound, so you really got to want peanut butter to carry.
I really want peanut butter.
I just like because it's good with everything.
Yeah.
I also, for a while, was carrying frosting. They have like instant, ready-to-frost frosting, like Duncan Hines or those brands. And yeah, you can just eat frosting right out of the container or spread it on something.
And that makes everything delicious because it's like chocolate frosting.
And it's loaded with calories.
So that's what I like about being a section hiker and you know just or a ridge runner is most of the time I'll come out here, I'll bring like the eggs and the bacon and all that great stuff. So you guys wake up and you're like, what's that?
If there's nothing we can do about it, is that the idea?
No.
Like, oh, he's got the eggs, we're just gonna suffer.
I mean, I can't eat a whole pack. Well, I can't eat a whole pack of bacon, but I try not to eat a whole pack
Oh,
of bacon.
bacon. Right before we left, like a week before we left, we decided that like one of the extra things we wanted to do was bacon s'mores. So like we took marshmallows and rolled them through like bacon grease and then just fried up a whole bunch of bacon and stacked it on top of there and just, oh man. You guys don't probably want to hear that right now. I apologize.
I had a pack of real bacon bits that I was carrying with me. It's like for sprinkling in salad, but I was just putting in my food. And I finished it last
throw it in there
night.
with some ramen.
Yeah, I had it in my rice last night.
That sounds good. That sounds good. What about yourself? What are you eating these days? You don't mind if I do you?
No,
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
This is all for the people at home who just don't get this. They just don't get it. No matter, like I'm like, oh, we have to truck all the way down there for water, but you know what? It's better than the water that's coming out of our tap right now. So.
I go through both Pop-Tart and honey bun phases, but yeah, you get sick of it, or I get sick of it pretty quickly, so I try to switch it up. But I'm still a huge fan of peanut butter and Nutella, so.
Nutella.
Yep.
Now we're talking. Yeah, it's definitely going to be peanut butter at the next possible stop. You guys just came from that direction. Where is the next store going in that direction?
Well, there are 2 hostels you go by.
Right.
One of them is at the
Blackburn?
Blackburn. Yeah, Blackburn is, and that says it's free, I think. And then there's and the Bear's Den we actually stopped at, not to stay, but this morning we were going around there around 9 o'clock. We stopped in and bought a cup of coffee, and they're pretty welcoming for hikers.
And they have pizza and ice cream.
Yeah, it's $30, which is expensive for a hostel, but included is pizza and Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Yeah.
So that's, when you think about it, it's a pretty good deal, yeah. And they also have...
I think they have a market open from 5 to 9 or something. Yeah.
Oh.
And they have an extensive DVD collection.
Well, I don't see us getting to sleep at that hostel. Probably the first one, maybe. Like, depending. He was saying that they were actually getting ready to do some trail work right about there. And we thought maybe we could stay there for a night and maybe help out and do something. See if we can... No, I didn't think to do it to see if we could get something out of it. I just wanted to do it because, we're using the trail. But he had a good idea. If we can get something out of it, get something out of it. So, that was really cool. Alright, well, happy trails to you. We're going back to the sanctity of our warm tent. It's not cold. That's the important part. It's not windy. And actually last night where we set up, we actually set up where like 3 points converge. So like if it had poured like it did last night, like we would have just like been washed away. But luckily not a bear actually warned us. Have you guys met him?
No, we've been seeing his name though.
He's been in front of us, a day in front of us for the longest time. There are people like that. You read about him in the log, but then you never meet them because they're always so fast. They're always maybe ahead of you.
You know they're always ahead of you.
Yeah.
Is that sugar?
This is some kind of drink mix. It's Energy Rush Berry with taurine and natural flavors.
Splenda.
Splenda.
Oh, it was really great until you said Splenda. That's like that sounds awesome until you said Splenda.
This is
All
gonna
right.
make my water taste like blue.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of flavored water.
Yeah,
If it tastes like blue, it's awesome. How far have you been carrying that Dr. Pepper?
Just since the Bear's Den hospital.
Okay, so we better take our own advice and not get soda the next time around. We had the chance while we were at the Conservancy building in Harper's Ferry, and we got soda instead of Gatorade, and just not the brightest. All right, like I said, we're going off to get hot again. Happy trails to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.